We're joined by Scott Wright. We're going to talk about week one of the high school football season this week. Scott starts on Thursday with a pretty good one at Moore High School between Edmond North and Southmore. What's your thoughts on that one?
It's got a chance to be a really good game, two really good teams that have a chance to really do something this season. I got to see Southmore in the preseason. Trey Edwards is not the prototypical quarterback, only about 5'8", 5'9", but a talented runner, throws the ball pretty well. They've got a good stable of running backs. Same can be said about the Edmond North backfield with a couple of solid running backs over there. I think it could be a really fun game.
Yeah, it really should be. Andrew Long appears to be healthy after missing both of the scrimmages with a lower leg issue. How big of a boost is that for them to be able to run him out there when they've got Cartrell Henderson in the backfield already?
It's really big because of the fact that there are two different styles of backs, both really fast, but Henderson is a little bit harder runner, and Long is the speed guy. Long's got a scholarship offered to Air Force already. Obviously, a really talented back, but that kind of thunder and lightning combo, same thing that Edmond North has with Jaron Tudman and Jared Benway on the other side. But it really helps to have both of them. They'll try to use them both in the backfield some. It's a really good weapon to have.
And Benway's return, obviously, from his injury last year will be a big boost for the Huskies. What's your pick in this one?
You know, I'm going to go with Southmore, but it's a really close one. I think. I think the Southmore defense is probably going to be a little bit underrated by some teams coming in early this year because they have so many new starters. But Caleb Thompson there in the middle of that defense at middle linebacker is a really talented player. I think that they have the athletes on that side of the ball to step up and kind of surprise some people.
And I'm going to go the same way. Going to go Southmore in a really close one. I think the defense in the middle, the linebacking core is the difference in that one. Friday night, a game you're going to be at over at UConn Mustang to start the season.
Always a big game. I know UConn would like to be playing this one at home this year, playing in their new stadium for the first time, but they'll have to wait for week 2 for that. But this one, the storyline is obviously the two quarterbacks, Corbin Jones of UConn, Brandon Taylor of Mustang, two of the top recruits in the state at the position of quarterback, though we have a lot of them in the state this year. But they're going at it once again. Both have been starters since they were sophomores. UConn won this game last year because they were able to get to Brandon Taylor and give him some trouble trying to get rid of the ball. I think that could be the case again this year. The Mustang offensive line is still a work in progress at this point. A lot of young guys up there that are trying to learn exactly what it takes at this level. So I think that could be the edge that gives UConn the boost.
And I'm going to go with UConn in this one as well. I think that the offensive line for Mustang is really has a long way to go. I think they're going to be there by the end of this year. They're going to be really good. But to start the season, I like UConn.
Lastly, on Friday, you will be up at Tulsa, Washington, where Carl Albert makes the trip up there. I'm curious to see if Tulsa, Washington is going to be able to replace all those D1 guys that they lost last year. But what do you see as maybe a turning point in that game?
Yeah, they've really lost a ton. They've only got 2 offensive starters back from that state championship game last year. But Booker T always has athletes to roll out there. The one I'm really looking forward to seeing is Jared Collins. Really come along over the offseason, committed to Arkansas in the defensive backfield. But they've got playmakers at other spots. I think they're going to be all right. Now, I'm going to go with Carl Albert in this one. I think they've got a good 2-quarterback system, which not a whole lot of coaches like to do. Gary Rose has never shied away from it when it's warranted. And I think in this case, it's going to work out pretty well for them with Dylan Dansby and Tyler Hawkins. I look for Carl Albert to win a close one there.
I'm with you on that one as well. I think Tulsa, Washington is going to be there at the end of the year, up there with Carl Albert Guthrie, Tulsa East Central as one of the top teams in the state competing for the gold ball. But I think Carl Albert is in better situation right now, ready to win this game.
All right, Scott, thanks for joining us, and thank you. Check us out every day at newsok.com/varsity for the best high school coverage anywhere.